What up, y'all? We're here in Pueblo, Colorado with the one and only Shiver and Shake.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm excited for this one.
Me too, man. I hear they got some fire shaved ice.
Man, I'm excited for the milkshakes.
Me too, man. Let's get in there.
Yeah, so we're really well known for like crazy over-the-top stuff. Like we got cheesecake shakes and gummy dirt cake shakes. The shaved ice has like real fruit purees we'll put in. We do like crazy cones, things like that. I worked for one of my high school history teachers. He had a shaved ice truck. And it was a lot of fun. You got to, meet other people, make crazy creations for the kids, and they loved it. So I did that for a while. It was a high school, college job, and graduated college. I was a banker for some time, and I was thinking, you did pretty well with that. You had a lot of fun with it, so let me get, try my hand at it. Started shaving ice from like 2017 through 2024, but then in 2022 we opened the shake truck. So I had two trucks. I had a milkshake truck and a shaved ice truck, and they both did well.
Were you under one brand still at that point?
No, it was two different ones. We were Three Amigos Snowballs. It was a green shaved ice trailer, and then For Goodness Shakes, which was a red milkshake truck. So
I like that name.
Yeah, For Goodness Shakes is pretty cool. So whenever we decided to open a shop and combine the two, we rebranded everything, new logo, new names, and now it's Shiver and Shake. The cheesesteak crush is probably the most popular. As far as shaved ice, I'd probably go with like the sour candy man. It's got red ras, blueberry, and lemon with some sour spray we put in it. Some Sour Patch Kids. We have a few staples from our shaved ice truck that have been around for so long. Getting different ideas from here and there, like things that we think taste good together, and then I'll come across like different things on Instagram as far as like even a bakery making like a lemon meringue pie or something that isn't really a shake, but like I take those flavors and put it into this, right? So, or even just like walking through Walmart or something, I can throw that candy in there. Like we did a Fruity Pebbles milkshake, like super simple. Yeah, for sure. So that's kind of the whole reason we ever opened the store. So we did the trucks for a while, and they went really well. I could have done trucks forever and done just fine. Maybe I can open a shop. If that goes well, maybe open another one and then catch interest and potentially work my way down that way. So maybe so. I mean, we've had a great start to the store here. We'll see if it continues through the year. If I get a couple solid years under me, we'd like to expand probably up in the spring. Yeah, definitely. I actually just rewrapped one of my food trucks. So we had two for a while. I sold one, I kept one. So yeah, I just rewrapped it up in Springs. It was so nice. And so yeah, we're keeping the one truck. I've got several events already scheduled for the spring and summer. We go to Fort Carson a lot with it actually. They do some big events there. And then yeah, we'll have it out in the community throughout the summer. We do a lot of our events that we do that are specialty are a lot of schools give us calls. We do hospital events. We do all football games here in Pueblo West. I've not done a wedding yet, but I'm talking with someone right now for September that are interested in having stuff for a wedding. We have done like private, like graduation parties, birthday parties, things like that. I really would love to make our own ice cream. Currently, we get our ice cream from Bluebell. A lot of people love Bluebell. Yeah, they're straight out of Texas, so we get it delivered down from Denver, and so we have a lot of ice cream flavors that I have access to that you can't get in the store. And so we get all of our ice cream from there. As far as the shaved ice goes, we make all of our own ice ourselves. And what makes us different on our shaved ice, I get people come in like, what's a snow cone? It's not a snow cone. And here's the difference, is that sometimes you think the snow cone is like cubes of ice that will crush. Our ice is so finely shaved just like snow because the ice we make, it comes in a 12-pound block. It comes out like fine powder, and so it just melts in your mouth. People associate like shaved ice or shaved ice with like Hawaii. They're fairly well known for some of their things, and I'll have people come in that are from Hawaii or are very familiar. Like this tastes just like it. So it's nothing like anything you'll find anywhere else. So yeah. So if I had to pick one thing I could have for the rest of my life, it's definitely going to be a Tiger Blood shaved ice. Okay. So you throw a scoop of ice cream in the bottom. So Tiger Blood's an orange, cherry, and coconut mixed together. And you throw ice cream in it, it's creamy, you got a little bit of that fruity coconut.
What's your hours of business looking like?
In the wintertime, we'll close on Tuesdays and then open noon to 8.
Okay.
Noon to 9 on weekends. But once we hit spring break, which is in the next few weeks, we're going to be open noon to 9 every day.
Is there any certain kind of deals you guys offer?
We don't offer any specific type of deals. Every now and then we do a really fun event.
Nice.
It's called Stuff Your Stainless event. So we have people bring in their stainless steel cups, whether it's a Stanley or it doesn't matter to me. It could be any type of stainless steel. We'll stuff it full of whatever ice cream they pick.
What if they bring that gallon tumbler?
I'm gonna tell you what. I had someone bring a massive thermos like that for shaved ice. I was like, all right, I told him I can only fit so much shaved ice in here. I definitely put an asterisk next time.
You mentioned like a Valentine's Day special, so you do like specials for like Easter, for Christmas, like different things like that.
For sure. So like people like to see different things, especially for a dessert shop like this. So we generally try and theme certain desserts for the occasion, right? So Valentine's, we had red velvet cake things, strawberry shortcake type items. As we get into St. Patrick's Day coming up soon enough, we'll do some like green themed items, and then Easter, and then all the way through the year. So I'd say the most fun was probably Christmas. Like we had some really cool. We made this Grinch. We called it the Grinchmas shake. And we literally drew like a Grinch face on it and put like a green mint chocolate chip shake in it, and so it looked like the Grinch and everything. So
that's cool.
That was fun.
What's your newest item on the menu?
Good question. The newest item would probably the Biscoff cookie butter shake.
Okay.
Yeah. So we get some Biscoff cookie butter. We throw it in the shake. We blend it together. We have a little waffle we put on top of it with a Biscoff cookie as well.
Oh, nice.
So if you like cookie butter, that's the one to try.
You said you don't currently like create your own ice or make your own ice cream. You get it from a supplier. But if you were to create an ice cream flavor, what flavor would that be?
Man, I like to say I like the crazy stuff, which I do, but I'm also just a diehard, like, chocolate peanut butter is just my thing. Like if there's one way for me to go into like a sugar coma, it's chocolate peanut butter. Just fill my mouth with chocolate and peanut butter. I love it. But I don't know. I would like to think of something crazy. Maybe I could like blend it. Actually, that reminds me. So we used to have a hot dog truck as well. I had a food truck, and we did hot dogs and soft serve ice cream. And so we would flavor the soft serve ice cream with our with our shaved ice concentrate. Well, I figured, what? I bet you I could flavor this soft serve vanilla, whatever I want. We were doing like peppermint soft serve, candy apple soft serve. Yeah. So it's the same idea when you were to make hard scoop ice cream. It's still made kind of like soft serve when it comes out, and then it hardens. And so I could make any ice cream out of the shaved ice flavors I have. So I like a tiger blood ice cream, because I love tiger blood, like orange cherry coconut, blue raspberry. You could do anything.
Do you make anything with green chili?
I should probably do that. I should probably do that around April Fool's Day. So that gives me a good idea. April 1st, green chili. To find the best.
It's gonna be somebody's favorite. They're gonna want to eat.
Yeah, right. Well, and it's funny you say that, because in the summer every now and then we'll do a dill pickle shaved ice, and people love it. They'll come out. They'll come out for like a month. I'll throw like a whole pickle in there. I'll use pickle juice. And then after that month's over, it just kind of dies off. And people are like, where's the pickle? I'm like, you guys aren't buying it. So I'm not gonna, you got to keep buying it for me to keep, supplying it. I mean, our shaved ice flavors, we have well over 50, like individual flavors. But then we also have like creations we put together. So I mean, there's at least 10 creations. There's 60. We got 10 shakes. There's 70. I mean, 75 plus. We do banana. We do like banana splits and all kind of stuff. So definitely the place to check out if you're looking for something different, something crazy. Like,
what do you think is the craziest order you've heard?
Man, I'm sure over the years I've had quite a few crazy ones. But I guess I just have to reference the dill pickle with the sour spray and the gummy bears. I was like, probably was not going to taste good. But
so being like a family-owned business, do you want to share anything more kind of about your family, or like what kind of...
Yeah. So my wife and I run the shop here. Have 3 young ones myself. So they're pretty young, 6, 4, and 2. But that's another reason I started the shop and kind of wanted to push myself to see what I could do is for them and for my family. See if I could start something for them.
Do the kids love the shop?
Oh yeah, my kids are in here all the time. They want to come after school about every day and like hang out. And I'm like, listen, you can't be eating all the candy, like for real. Like you would think, kids will get, but for real, they'll be. Next thing I turn my back, they're like trying to get their hands. I'm like, you can't do that. Your mom's gonna kill me. It's 4 o'clock. You haven't had anything to eat yet. Like, so yeah, my kids love it. They like to help out, and I have a little kids area over there for like the young kids that come in, they'll play. And so my little girl loves to go over there and just play with the other kids and things like that. So, but that's definitely a motivating factor on why I ever did it. Is something for them. See if they, have fun with it. Eventually, they'll start working if they want to, and see if we can open more spots. Springs, Denver, all those places.
It sounds like you've always been like an entrepreneurial mind. Did you
Yeah.
ever work a 9 to 5, or was it
for
always
sure.
kinda...
Yeah, so I went to college in South Carolina, and then it's where my wife and I met. And then I graduated. I was a banker for some time in Colorado Springs, and I liked what I did. I liked finance. You know, I graduated with my business degree, and kind of gravitated towards finance and things like that. So I did a lot of like business loans and things along those veins, and I enjoyed it. But we moved down here. I was like, you know what? It was right before we started a family. I said it'd be so cool if we started a family and we were able to work together and raise the family together. And we were blessed with an opportunity to do that, and then it just kind of took off from there. So honestly, you know, naturally, I'm a little bit more risk averse, I would say. But over the years, I've kind of like pushed myself, and it was tough, but it was worth the reward. Yeah. And so that's kind of what I've seen doing the store. I'll tell you what, one of the most stressful thing we've done in our lives was build a store. It was just, I mean, it was, you know, it wasn't cheap, first of all, but then just the deadlines we were trying to hit and all the approvals we were trying to get through with the county. And I'm like, man, this better be worth it. And thankfully we opened the doors and it was just nonstop community support. So it's been well worth it. I mean, we don't, honestly, I do not do this, you know, for, you know, great business. It's been great, but it's not the reason I ever did it, honestly. It was to push myself on my entrepreneur side, but then to build something for my family as well. And so, you know, as long as we, you know, serve great product, customer service is great, we're having fun, like, I'm all for it. Yeah, for sure.
Who did the mural on the wall?
Yeah, so this mural and all the murals here throughout the store were done by the art teacher actually at Swallows Charter Academy here in Pueblo West, Mr. James Wolnick is his name. He's been an art teacher there, I think, for a very long time. I remember when we were putting the murals up and I was doing photos and video for social, a lot of people in the community know him. I know he's done a lot of work for other businesses in Pueblo and the surrounding area, so he does have his name throughout town, but did a great job, you know, obviously super professional. I mean, the detail in some of the work here, and that's another thing that sets us apart, because we thought about just, you know, just putting up some, like, you know, generic things on the wall. Like posters. I was like, you know what? If we're gonna do it, let's just do it. And so you're not gonna find these murals or these pictures anywhere else. So very custom.
You guys have like Grubhub and different pickups here as
well?
Yeah.
So you found us on DoorDash, Grubhub. We also have an order ahead site as well. Order shiverandshake.com, I believe.
We'll link it.
Yeah, something like that. But DoorDash certainly. Yeah.
Gotcha.